going on? We are finally back again with another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire OU Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against Alchemist, and if you're looking at my team, there's 3 possible Megas, which is crazy, but I think you guys all know what it is. And yes, you will see it, but I think you guys should know. If you think you know, put it in the comments. If you have no idea, then put that in the comments as well. But I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Ferrothorn. I knew that he would probably want to lead off with the Galvantula and get these sticky webs up. But that is fine with me. I am going to go ahead and go for some spikes, because in my opinion, spikes are going to be better off for me. Even though there's nothing I can do about the sticky web now that it's up. I don't have a defogger, I don't have a rapid spinner. I think that we are going to be okay. He's going to go on out into Agent Orange. And this Volcarona gave me the most amount of problems ever that a Volcarona has given me in a Wi-Fi battle, and we'll go on with that, and we'll talk about the plays that I make here. Excuse me. But I went for the Leech Seed as he did switch out, which is good for me because he is going to want to stay in with this Volcarona and start Quiver Dancing, which is definitely fine. I am going to go ahead and predict the Quiver Dance and go for some spikes. What I should have done there, though, excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. Well, I guess he has sticky webs up, so it doesn't really matter. But if he didn't have sticky webs up, my best bet would have been to go to Garchomp there. And I am Choice Scarf Garchomp, and I would have been able to outspeed him. Even at +1 speed, hit him with the Stone Edge, and that would have been the death of that Volcarona. But that is not what happened, because he had sticky webs up. But he went for the Fiery Dance there, as I did go for the Protect. I'm just trying to stall out as much damage on this Volcarona as possible here. Now I'm going to switch out, because right now, with this Volcarona, I have nothing that outspeeds it, and I have nothing that can really take a hit from this thing. So I kind of have to play the switcheroo game with the Leech Seed damage until that thing dies, and praying to God that he does not have Roost. If he has Roost, this Volcarona can sweep my entire team. But he's going to go for the Fire Dance as I switch out my Politoed. Obviously, Politoed can eat that up, especially in the rain. But he gets that special attack boost from the Fiery Dance, and it's, you know, it's pretty annoying. I'm gonna get, do I get all of my health back? I'm at least going to get most of it back from the Leech Seed there, which is definitely a good thing, because damage is damage, and you don't want to be taking damage if you don't have to. But he's gonna go for the Bug Buzz here. I was thinking that I might be able to live one. I do end up living one, and I go ahead and go for Toxic. Now I went for Toxic over Scald or Hydro Pump. Scald more than likely would not have killed, since he's, I believe, at +2 special defense right now. I didn't want to miss a Hydro Pump, because then my turn would have been wasted. I could have missed Toxic, but Toxic is going to be better in the long run for me, because it's going to be a lot of residual damage. And if he has Roost, you can't continually Roost off Toxic damage, because it gradually increases with each and every turn. So, in my opinion, Toxic was the best move there. Looking back on it now, I probably should have gone for Scald and or Hydro Pump, risked my accuracy and risked him possibly dying. I am Modest Mash Special Attack Politoed, so there's a chance that I could have killed that thing, but in my opinion, it was not worth the risk. But I'm going to go out to my Scizor now, and as you guys can see, this Scizor is shiny. We are going back to our roots. This is a Mega Scizor, although I am going to be switching out here. I am not going to be Mega Evolving. But as you can see, the Leech Seed Toxic damage combo, even though he has leftovers, is racking up quite quickly. So that's really, really good for me. Now, in my opinion, I did not think that he would go for Fiery Dance here. I kind of thought that he would switch. But he ends up going for Fiery Dance. I believe he's at +3 or 4 special attack after the Fiery Dance. And it actually kills my Ferrothorn even in the rain, which is really, really unfortunate for me, because I really wanted to keep my Ferrothorn alive as long as possible. 1, to get more spikes up, and 2, Ferrothorn is a very bulky Pokemon. It can, you know, can switch on at anything, set up Leech Seed, Protect, stall out some turns, or switch out. You know, it can do so many things, but unfortunately for me, I did end up losing it, because I went from Steel Bug, which is quad weak to fire, to Steel Grass, which is also quad weak to fire. So I mean, I guess that was the correct play for him to go for, but it's not something I would have done, in my opinion. I probably would have gone for Bug Buzz, predicting a switch there. But I'm going to go on out into my Keldeo, And that is going to be the end of the Volcarona finally. So we did have to switch around quite a bit to get rid of that Volcarona. A lot more than I would have liked to have done. But sometimes you got to play mind games. Sometimes you got to switch pokes around just so that you can kill something. And that's what I had to do. Now I'm going to switch my Keldeo out. Especially with the sticky webs up. I do not outspeed that. Excuse me, man. I do not outspeed that Galvantula. I think the thing has, what, base 112 speed? I don't know, that thing's fast. But I'm going to go out into my Garchomp. I actually end up taking the Energy Ball quite well, which is great for me. Just going to go for a Bug Buzz, try and get a little bit more damage off. And then I'm going to bop him with an Outrage, because in my opinion, yeah, I could have gone for Earthquake, but I don't take pictures of people's teams anymore like I used to. So I don't want to lock myself into something if he does end up having a Flying type on his team. But now he's going to go out into the Greninja. I stay in just to really see. I kind of force him. No, I stay in because I'm locked into Outrage. Actually, I can't switch out. But he did go for Ice Beam, which leaves me a very good opportunity to go on out into my Scizor now. If he decides to stay in as an Ice type, he's going to be dying to a Bullet Punch. Especially Mega Scizor with the the extra attack boost that it gets. There's no way that a Greninja is living a Bullet Punch, especially with Technician and all that jazz. But he's going to go out into Goggles, which is this Flygon over here, and I get a crit on this thing, and it does so much damage. It is absolutely ridiculous. Scizor is definitely pulling through for me in today's battle. So like I said, I am going to be going for the Bullet Punch here. Look at that damage! That crit just did 80% to that thing. I wish it would have been an OHKO, that would have been even better, but it definitely puts me in range for another Bullet Punch to kill, which is definitely good for me. Now he's going to go out into Sin, which is this Goodra over here, and I have a feeling that he is definitely going to be running that Fire Blast, so I have to switch out because I cannot lose my Scizor. I need this thing very, very badly. I go on out into my Politoed. 1, if he does have Fire Blast, I can pretty much neutralize it with the Rain, and 2, at the time, I was thinking I might be able to outspeed the Goodra, but I forgot about the Sticky Webs, so that is kind of why I sent out my Politoed. But then again, like I said, I just forgot about the Sticky Webs, so it's kind of pointless, although Politoed was kind of fodder at this point anyway. I did get my Rain up for another 8 turns, so I'm happy with that. That's really all I really wanted. But I can go on out into my Keldeo now. Of course, after the Sticky Web speed drop, I am not going to outspeed this Goodra, which really, really sucks because I'm going to be taking about 60% from the Thunderbolt. But on the plus side, I am going to be able to get a Secret Sword off and take out that Goodra, which is also very, very bueno. Goodra is one of those super duper fat Pokemon, man. And back towards the end of X and Y, I started to see a lot of people running like the mixed defense, mixed special defense Goodra, and it got really annoying really quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and go for Protect here, just to see what this Greninja wants to do. And obviously, he's not going to be going for Ice Beam on a Keldeo, but I wanted to just to see what he wanted to lock himself into. And I wanted to see if I could get him away from Water typing. Because if I can get him away from the Water typing, then that means Scizor can pretty much kill that Greninja, even though it still has 50%. So I'm going to go out into my Scizor now. I do indeed obviously get caught in the Sticky Web, but Bullet Punch has that priority, and I'm going to be able to knock it out. Now, the one thing that I am always fearful, and the only reason I'm fearful of it is because of Roger's base. But that Water Shuriken Greninja, especially since I like to run Rain teams. I used to run Rain teams a lot back in X and Y. I guess it was more prevalent then. But I was always super afraid of Water Shuriken Greninja because it has priority, it's fast, and it's Rain boosted, and stab, and all that, and it's really, really scary. But he goes on out into Jaeger, which is his Mega T-Tar, and staying in and going for Superpower is definitely not the safest play for me, and I realized that after I killed this thing. Back in X and Y, I used to run D-Dance Fire Punch T-Tar, and he could have either been running Fire Punch and or Fire Blast. Could have easily taken out my Scizor, and all I would have had at that point was Latios. And that would have been really, really bad because T-Tar can definitely kill a Latios, and there's no way that I would have been able to kill that thing with just a Surf, especially since he had the Sand up and not the Rain. So I got very lucky that he was not running Fire Punch or Fire Blast. I don't know how much Bullet Punch does to a full HP T-Tar normally, but I don't think it OHKOs. I'm almost positive it does. It probably does like 65% at max. So there's no way I could have OHKO'd that T-Tar, which is really, really scary for me because I could have lost that battle very, very badly. I guess the safest play, at least at that point, would have been to go for Bullet Punch with Caesar, get him down as low as I can, then go out into Latios and hit him with Surf. I don't know if that would have been a guaranteed kill on T-Tar. It depends on what set he would have been running. If he was specially defensive T-Tar, then there's probably no way because he would have had the max HP and the Spadef with the sand. There probably would have been no way for me to kill him with Surf at that point. So I got lucky. I went for Superpower. I run Superpower on just about every Caesar that I have. I think the coverage with Superpower is better than yeah, you can run Brick Break, but how many people are running screens right now? Let's be real. At least in OU, how many people are running screens? I've seen, like, out of the, what, like 2-ish months that Aurus has been out? No, the month that Aurus has been out, I've only really seen like 3 or 4 screen teams. That's about it. So Brick Break really isn't there right now. You can run Knockoff, but I like the coverage of Superpower because it allows you to hit things like Ferrothorn, Heatran, obviously T-Tars. T-Tar you can hit harder than you can with Bullet Punch or Bug Bite. So I don't know. I like Superpower. It's got great coverage. You know, the Superpower Caesar set has been around for a long time, and I just like it. I like Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, and or U-Turn. Although I will pretty much always run Bug Bite, Roost, and Superpower. That's my Mega Caesar set. If I'm running a Choice Banded Caesar, I replace Roost with Pursuit. But that is besides the point. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit later than normal, but I got back home pretty late last night from the Street Pass meetup with Roger's Base and the Witch Doctor. And it was pretty fun. It was really, really fun. I got to play some Smash. I money matched Roger, and I lost. I only lost $5, but I don't know. He didn't like beat me very badly. Not like he did in his video in Smash 4. We were playing on a Wii, so I had a GameCube controller and everything like that. So I got one stocked in both games. We did best 2 out of 3. So it wasn't too bad. I don't really play Smash 4 anymore. I'm starting to play a lot more Project M because I don't know. It's more technical, and I like having something to strive for. If I can be really technical in PM, that makes me feel really good. I don't know why. It just makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something that most people can't do. So anyways, I'm going on a tangent here. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you back again tomorrow at our normal time with some more Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And I will be streaming tonight, guys, so no worries there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you back then. Peace out.